So is this you guys? Do you enjoy detecting, but unfortunately some of those old war wounds, that torn rotator cuff you had that had surgery on it, that lower back really gives you problems. And unfortunately, even with today's lighter detectors, you know, sometimes us old guys need a little help. I wonder how old that guy was anyway that was in there. Wow, he's really decrepit. And let me tell you what I've come up with to help you with that problem. Hi guys, I'm Doc. Hopefully you don't have as much problems as that old guy we saw just a little while ago. But let me tell you what I've come up with to help you with that issue of not being able to detect for as long as you want to in comfort. Okay. This is MindLab's new Vanquish metal detector. I'm going to use it as my demo today. But even the Vanquish, as light as it is, I'll tell you what, after swinging it for a couple hours, us old guys, you know, this metal detecting thing is sort of an older generation, sort of semi-retired guy hobby. You can get worn out, and your arm and your neck and your shoulders, okay, and your lower back start bothering you. Well, let me show you something that I think is really unique. It's called the Qweegle double adjustment bungee cord system. And let me show you what I've done. The first thing I've done, I'll step a little closer, is I've come up with this little device right here that'll fit any detector. All right, you can see it's a little plastic thing, but what's more important is it helps you adjust your detector. Now, most of us, as you can see, wear a camelback, or you might wear a lightweight backpack in the field because you want to keep your goodies in there, maybe some water, maybe some granola. Well, most of those backpacks, and like this little camelback I've got, has D-rings on them, right here, and even if they don't, you can get them on eBay, Amazon for a couple cents and have your wife stitch them on. So what did I design? I designed a bungee, okay, that is easy to use, and it's almost instantaneous in terms of adjustment. Let me show you this. First of all, the top of the bungee, this adjustment clip is easy on, easy off. Let me show you. In order to put it on, you just take it and snap it right on. Okay? In order to take it off, you just pull it off. It's got just enough of a curve and just enough of a nice little lip, okay, to help you get it on and get it off with ease. Matter of fact, with a little practice and not even looking at it, you can put it on with one hand. The next thing is, what you do with this is you take the bungee cord, you slip it right into this groove. You see this groove right here? The bungee cord is just a small bit larger than that groove. So when you pop it on, it'll pop right in that groove and keep the bungee in there. Now, what do? First thing you do, come up here. You see there's a little thumb hold. Take your thumb hold and you can grab this and just pull it down with both hands and it locks it in. It pulls it right into what I call the V groove. There's a second V groove, and that V groove is down here on the rod. So what do you want to do? You want to raise your detector up, stand up straight, the way you'd normally detect, okay? Figure out about where that is going to be at, lean over just a bit, and tug it up. All right, you see that? Okay, look at this. Look at this. It takes all the weight off, all right? You can swing this all day long, and you're not going to kill your shoulder either. Now, I'm right-handed, and I put it on my left side. My right shoulder is had some shoulder surgery, so I prefer to use it over here, but you can use over here as well. Another really great feature of the Qweegle double adjustment bungee system is that you can actually adjust this on the fly. Let's say you're detecting along and your detector is perfectly balanced, okay? It's a perfect height, all the weight is taken off your shoulder, but now you go up a hill or a ridge. Well, guess what happens when you raise your detector to go up that hill? Well, sloppy bungee. Now you're carrying all that weight again, but with the Qweegle, you just reach down, pull it up, you're adjusted automatically. That's how fast it is. You literally can do it on the fly. I've done it where I've been swinging along. I literally don't even think about it anymore when I'm swinging. It's just automatic. So the other thing I might want to mention to you is that when you're installing this, make sure that you get it perfectly balanced. You want this adjustment part to be on your detector about right where your detector would hang normally. okay? So you don't want it to be forward because that'll make it back heavy, and you don't want it to be back here because it'll make it forward heavy, and you'll have to be rotating your shoulder to either balance it one way or the other. So let the bungee do the work for you. Another little tip while I'm at it for you old guys like me, I'm going to show you something, and it's just a technique that can be used together with the Qweegle bungee to make detecting a lot more easier on you. You've got it adjusted perfectly as far as the height goes. The Qweegle takes care of that, but now you have to do something to make life easier for yourself. Instead of swinging like this, because guess what, when you're swinging, sure, it takes the weight off, but you're still getting a lot of movement up here in your shoulder and in through your arm. So what I recommend is lock your elbow into your side, all right? Take a half of a step and rotate at the hips. Another half a step, rotate at the hips. This does a couple of things. It slows you down, keeps your swing nice and level, and gives you perfect ground coverage. And that's what you need to be successful in metal detecting. So lock that elbow, okay? Half a step, rotate at the hip. And if you're like me with this virus thing and you've been staying home eating everything you can get your hands on, you have plenty of muscle right here to exercise that is not going to get fatigued. So this is Doc. You can buy the Qweegle, $24.95 plus shipping. Shipping's only about $4, I believe. First class mail. Go to docsdetecting.com. The Qweegle is there, or drop me an email if you have questions at docsdetecting@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great fall and a great winter, and hopefully we'll see you somewhere along the line.